Right, welcome back to Kicking Into the Wind, episode 10. Into double digits already, boys. Fucking hell.
Lion.
Aye. So
Absolutely.
this week we're doing like a tier list. It's like Premier League based. You'll see it anyway. We're gonna drag a particular player, then we all decide whether he's shit, decent, good, or world class, and hopefully we'll spark a few debates. Like
Robbie Savage in there or what?
Yeah, mate.
Depends how many games. If it's one game.
Depends if you're on about that game or just that one game. Or...
What I've done with him is I've just put him in his own tier, like, you know what I mean? He's in
Robbie Savage tier.
He's in a world of his own, so.
Yeah.
You've missed a trick there now for putting world class in the category. You should just have it as Robbie Savage.
Oh, yeah.
Just have a picture of Savage.
Right, we'll start again then. Right, we'll get into it then, boys. Right.
Oh.
Start off with some easy ones. What do we reckon to this lad? Solid English talent, Declan Rice.
Right. Declan.
Right, what are you saying, Bull?
I'm saying maybe top tier in a few years, but right now I'm saying fucking mint. I'm saying
Fucking
one
mint?
down. Yeah.
What about you, Ali?
I think he's unreal.
He's good.
Good. So he's here.
Yeah, he's had 2 good seasons, hasn't he? He's got major potential, but he's good for now.
Key.
Fucking mint.
Fucking mint. Foz.
I do love him and he's an Englishman and all that, but I agree with Ali. Like for now, I think he's good and he has the potential to knock on. But yeah, we can't just us English fans just get ahead of ourselves sometimes, don't we?
I agree with the good lads, so I'll cast him vote. I reckon if he signs for a good side and he's performing at that massive level at European stage and that, you can put him up a team, but we'll put him there for now, lads.
I like it. I said first one nice and easy, but we were divided on this one.
Exactly. This one should be maybe a bit easier.
Wank.
Yeah, get him up there.
Let me talk. Where are we putting him?
World class.
Yeah, he's got to be on here.
Are we all saying that?
What are we saying? Is it best midfielder in the world right now or what?
All round, you want to do everything. Yeah, 100%.
Like if you're picking one midfielder, like centre mid in the entire world, who are you having? Is it De Bruyne or what?
Yeah.
He's going to be definitely up there, isn't he?
Got to be, hasn't it?
Wait, can I just chip in?
Of course you can.
Do what you want. This is a free-flowing podcast, Key. You can have the word whenever you want.
Just all it was, it's like Bull were a bit excited to agree, but I'm just trying to think of where he put him in his top 10. But he's just admitted that his first midfielder he'd picked, so I'm just a bit confused.
He's world class. I put him in top 10 midfielders of all time. Like everyone in that list were world class. Don't matter what order they were in. Hey, then.
You're satisfied? Are you satisfied, Key? Let's get it all out it up and don't leave out on pod.
Keep calling me out on De Bruyne. He's world class.
It says it all. I don't need to get into it.
But I do. Like, I just asked if he's number one at world. You said yeah, but you had Kante above him. Explain.
Oh.
But I'm saying all round. Like, if you want a player that can do everything, De Bruyne's your man. But if is he playing as a CDM or something? No. But like, if you want, it can do any. He can play number 10. He can play number 8. He can play number 6. In my opinion.
Well, I think we'll end this debate. Do you wish you'd had him lower down?
Do I what?
Do you wish you'd had him lower down in your top 10 midfielders?
As in higher up? You're not meant to
higher up, yeah, lower down in the yeah.
I said that on pod. I says if I could have changed it, I probably would have swapped him a little bit. I wouldn't have put him as high as what you did, but I would have put him up a couple of places.
Fair play.
Fair play, I believe. Explain yourself well, mate.
I think that's right.
Yeah.
Covered it.
Fair enough. Right then, this one's a bit personal to your lads. Rafinha.
I'll let you all go first, boys.
I'll start.
Am I keeping him here?
Mint.
Not quite.
Fucking mint.
Yeah.
Yeah? What are you saying, Keith?
I'm saying fucking mint, yeah.
I'm saying good. You need to calm down a little bit.
Ooh.
Al?
Oof. Yeah, if I'm saying Rice is good, then so I'm going to say the same about Rafinha.
Yeah.
I love him. I want to say fuck him in because I think he is, but he's got to be good for now. Maybe next season, if he carries on or two more, then he's good.
Like you said about Rice earlier, I think he's got to go to a bigger club and prove this, and his best player in at the moment an average team.
Yeah, he looks good at Leeds, doesn't he? Because he's best player by a mile. So.
But he's doing it for Brazil as well. Like he's coming to Brazil and he's been the shining light for Brazil.
I wouldn't say shining light. He's had a few good games.
He's playing regular. Like, don't get me wrong, but
like when he's
put him in the
played,
eye,
they've looked better, and he's scored, he's assisted. So
in like a couple of games,
he's been
in a couple of games.
2-2, Dav. What you were saying? Are you leaving him there because you think that?
Yeah, I think I do like him obviously, and I think he's really good. But it's hard to like when they're in a side like that.
Yeah,
I know it's hard to perform for a not that they're a bad side, but they're not like top tier, are they?
If that argument works against Lotton because he's doing it in let's be right, an out of sorts team. And
what do you mean by doing it?
Scoring against all big teams. He's adding his biggest contributor to goals is his top goal scorer.
He's
carrying us. Like if we're going to be,
he's got the same amount of goals this year than Ronaldo. Like
that's only 1 year, isn't it?
So how can you say unless he's
only 1 year he did it? He did it last year.
He'll have superstars around him. His game's going to be easier. He's not got that at Leeds, but he's turning up for Brazil and he's doing it week in, week out for us.
I think he's got to do it consistently for a few more years. Yeah, it's like Rice. I'd say out of two players we've got in good, Rice is more worthy to go up a peg.
Yeah,
than
players
at minute. But I think they're both. I'm happy with them both being me personally.
Yeah, they're both in good. Like it's not an insult, is it?
No,
no, it's not.
You know what I mean?
They could easily be up higher, easily.
Right then, boys. Are we moving on, or are you
on?
Are you massively upset?
You had final vote, mate. They can't say oh.
Right then. Move on to this absolute don. What's it called? Martinez, Emilio.
It's hard this one, isn't it?
I think he's.
I'll put him in. Yeah, I do. I'd put him in good, me.
I was about to say I'd put him in middle. I'd put him good.
Yeah,
I'd put him good. Yeah, in terms of goalkeepers, there's better and there's worse, isn't there? But he does a good job, steady. And I don't want to put him average. It's a bit of an insult to him.
Yeah.
Good.
And I think one above's a bit like, all right, calm down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, what you saying?
Yeah, I agree. Good,
Yeah.
straight in the middle there.
just put him in there. So there's a few goalkeepers, like, but I do think he is really good. Like,
Well, we'll have a look at end, see where we put all goalkeepers, see where they end up, innit?
yeah, we could start chopping and changing it, and like if we think we've fucked up a bit. Right then, Trippier, seeing as though he's back in Prem.
Average.
Average.
Average?
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that because
I'm gonna say good again, me. I like him.
Yeah, I like him, but like, I'm just going off right backs that are in Prem at minute, and he don't make top 10, top 5, does he?
I know, but he does a job for England. He's just come from Atletico Madrid, who's just one league. Like, I think he's a bit better than average for that reason. He'll play week in, week out for Atletico. He's clearly gone to Newcastle for money, but
I don't know. Like, why would Atletico let him leave? Like, gladly let him leave. Tottenham let him leave. Like,
Newcastle offered him more.
I know, but why are these teams just letting him leave? You know, there's a reason behind it.
He wanted to go.
From Spurs to Atletico as well. Why didn't Spurs do everything they could?
I think it's because he looks too much like an owl.
I'd say good.
I'm saying
average right back in Premier League for me. Set pieces carrying. Way beyond his ability.
I'm going to say average.
Fair enough. That's 3 against 2, isn't it?
All right, boys.
Yeah, it is. I don't think there's much difference between good and average. Like, it's not like a big jump, is it? I don't mind.
I think to be good, you've got. No.
A lot of Liverpool players coming up, isn't there?
Just don't look at rest room. Just Think
Yeah, try not to me.
I
one,
can't even see him when you drag him up, mate. My eyes are fucked.
open your
Get them
fucking
gigs on.
eyes. Right then, Alison Becker.
Big bets.
What
Got
we
to
saying?
be world class. It's not even a question.
Bull,
for me.
Bull looks like he's itching to get in.
Go on, Bull.
No, I think the definition of world class is top 5. I'd say world, and I'd say he is for that position. So he's got to be.
World class.
Yeah.
I didn't expect that.
Wait a minute. Did you say he's in top 5?
I'd say it's debatable. Like, I'm not doing an official top 5 like right now, but it's there or thereabouts. So for that
You
reason,
weren't
it's probably
putting him in
world
your top
class.
5 Premier League keepers a few months ago.
When?
You know what I'm on about. A few months ago.
Mate, do you want me to say his wank then? Just piss you off? Or do you want me to be honest?
Well, I just don't know
I'm
why
saying
it
the Liverpool
suddenly
player is like
changed.
top tier, and you're still not happy with it.
No, it's
Oh,
just
no,
suddenly
Alex.
changed from like a few months ago. You weren't having him in your top 5 Premier League keepers, but you've just said he's in top 5 world
No,
keepers.
we're having a debate about De Gea and Alisson. I just think De Gea is better, but I'll probably get outvoted on that. But
So De Gea's in top 5 keepers in world for you.
I'd say right now, 100%.
You
Fucking
put
hell.
5 key Premier League keepers in chat that you thought were better than him. Like,
Yeah,
a month ago.
Ooh.
All right,
you did.
put him one down then.
No, don't dare.
Sorry, lads. Get hell, can't win with your Liverpool boys. I said somebody's like shit or average, you give me shit. I'm saying one of your players is world class, and I'm getting shit. Get hell.
I appreciate what you say now, but I didn't back then, and I ain't forgot.
Right then. Move on then. Before Liverpool
World
boys
class.
start playing.
Saying world class, but who's
Is anyone saying he's not world class?
I'll go world class.
Who starts, Edison or Alisson for Brazil then,
De Gea.
in your opinion?
the chop and change, don't they?
It's
I'm
Alisson
asking that in
mainly.
your opinion. Who's starting? Who's getting that number 1 spot?
For
I'm
me,
a-
lads, Alisson's
Two big
best in
question
world.
league boys, isn't it?
It's a close one, and I'm a Liverpool fan. I do rate Henderson like Edison. Henderson.
Fucking Liverpool blind job, boys.
He's putting Jordan Henderson in net. He loves
I know, like Jordan. Yeah. All right.
I'll have Henderson in net.
I know what you're saying, though, Dav. It's close between both of them.
Yeah, they're both fucking mint, like. But
Edison's he just brings some extra with his feet, doesn't he? How good he is, like playing it out from back and that.
yeah,
Alisson can do the same, though.
Nah, that's Edison's speciality. That's what I'm saying.
Alisson assists and scores and that.
He's
mate.
good at his hands, Alisson. But Fowler's on about like ball at his feet, like actually playing. Like
Alisson, I back him to do the same.
I'm not saying he can't do the same, but that is Edison's speciality. Like that's why he's in that City team. That's why City bought him.
Well, no, it isn't. He's there to stop goals going, isn't he? He's a goalkeeper.
no,
He's not here to
if
figure-
they wanted him to stop goals, not they could just go out and get a better shot stopper, but they're not. Like Foster,
I know what you're saying. It's
he's
part
in
of
there
his
for a
game, but it's
reason
not
to
why they
start the
signed
play.
him.
There's different
It's-
aspects to a goalkeeper now. It's not just purely just on saves. Like there's different stuff about
Is
it.
Edison in list? If so, drag him in now.
No.
Edison's world class as well.
Yeah,
isn't
I
he?
agree. Yeah.
we've got a keeper coming up in a bit though. Might spark a bit of debate.
Who's
we're
this
happy with that
fella?
then?
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you've got to think as well. Like, how long have Liverpool struggled to have a decent keeper since like maybe Pepe Reina or whatever? Like,
Yeah, I agree with
Who
that.
did?
think at Neatmares they've had, and then they buy him for big money, a lot of pressure, and he's just fucking fit right in, hasn't he? Completed team, backbone at
Couldn't
side.
agree more.
Right then, what about this young fella,
Who's Lado here?
Dan James Laddo?
Fucking
He's not wank. He's not wank at all.
Fowler straight away. Don't like.
He's average. Like he's still a young lad, and I've seen, and he's come in and he's had to play up front.
He's
And when
29.
he's at what?
I'm joking.
He's got a good shot. He's young. He's fast, and he can improve. But I'd like to see him out on wing more.
I just
Where
don't
we
know
bought him.
what else,
Where you
what
putting him
what
then
brings
for?
to a team apart from just
Average.
thinking about a bit.
He works hard. Like,
He works
as
very
a
hard.
He works hard, but he's not a £30 million player. So
For
I
now,
don't think I could put him as high as good either. I think his average with potential is
Yeah,
beyond.
same.
What we saying, boys?
I'm saying wank, but I'm probably going to get outvoted. I think
Yeah, I'm
he's-
saying one.
I am.
You've not.
I'm
I
looking at
think
this.
when he went Man U, everyone was saying he'll wank, and now he's gone to like an average team. It's like, oh, he's all right, he works hard. But when he were at Man
He
U,
started. He
got
started
what?
well for Man U. He were getting in team every week.
He
for
scored
Man
on his
U,
debut, that
scoring
was about it.
goals.
You got to think, boys. We can't get to end and not have anyone in wank. So
I'm looking at list me lads as well, and if Trippier's average and James, there should be a list below wank for James to go in.
Nah,
It's
he's not
you
wank.
then, Dav, it's 2-2. What you were saying?
I'm
In this
saying
pod, Ali's already compared Rafinha and Rice and Trippier and Dan James against each other.
Well, I'm not. I mean,
Positions.
no. I'm only saying it, Keeks. I'm looking at lists, so it's what I'm going off. I'm looking at like where we've got players, and if Trippier's average, then I've got to put James below for me. I'm sorry.
yeah.
I wanted Trippier in good, and if that were the case, I'd put James average.
But we're going off individual, not comparing them.
You said wank, mate. Is what it is. It's on Dav. Then it's a 2-2, and then Dav's final vote.
Yeah, wank.
I think he's wank.
I
How
think
many times have we watched
if
Leeds
he
this
played
year,
for
boys?
any other team, I think Leeds fans would agree. But they've got to back the boy, aren't they? Fair play.
I actually won. There's a reason why he's been scouted since he were at Swansea and that, and he looked good for Swansea. And then there were games when I thought he's going to knock on it. Yeah, but he's not. He has got a good strike on him, and he works hard. Like for me, he's
When they were talking about him in Swansea, all they were talking about is how fast he can run. They weren't talking about much else. Were like let's be fair.
Yeah, but they're going to talk about that, aren't they? That's a big component in a game. Like when a fast player comes, everyone loves it.
Yeah, I think he's better. I think he's playing out of position at minutes, so it don't look good at him. I think, like you said,
Yeah.
I think he's better off playing as a wide man, tracking back. So I watched game yesterday. We're really good at tracking back.
Yeah.
He gets back and he puts the foot in. Fair play to him, but I just think as a striker, and obviously it's not his fault, but he don't cut it for me.
Yeah, as a
His end
striker.
product's improved in the last probably month, I'd say.
Yeah.
Otherwise, before that, he were always going to have to do a lot to win me over, costing that much coming from Man United. He always had a lot of work to do for me, but I can't say wank.
Yeah.
No.
Fair enough, boys.
I'm saying wank.
You got your reasons why, Ali?
3-2, innit?
Just for like I said earlier, I'm just going off like Trippier's via. Hello. And I'm not comparing him to Trippier. Does anybody understand what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying, but I think
agree,
they've got to
but-
do it individually. Like you can't.
He's got
Go on then.
potential, but for now he's wank for me.
Right.
You've got to go on right now, aren't you? You can't.
Yeah.
That's all you can go on.
He's
Right
done
now,
well.
and right now on his performances, he's not wank. Like he's the best. He's playing best for Leeds at the minute, so he's
Is
playing
he
better
full?
than Rafinha. Well, tell me a player that's
Says a lot about Leeds. man.
playing better.
Rafinha.
Rafinha's been terrible the last couple of games, Ali.
Has he?
Yeah, he's been shy. He's been
Keeper's
knackered.
been
Well,
your
this
best player.
season as a whole, then Rafinha's been your main man.
Yeah, but you said if I'm going off right now, he's playing wank. But right now he's been the best player for Leeds.
By
So
right
if we're
now, I
going
mean like this season. I don't mean like the last game.
right. Well, this season, yeah, Rafinha's been best this season.
Mm.
So who are we starting at weekend then, James or Rafinha?
Both of them, mate.
I'm giving you one or other. You can't play that game.
What do you mean?
If you could only choose one, say for right wing, who are you having?
Rafinha, because if Rafinha turns up, then that fair enough. But he hasn't been turning up.
Fair enough.
Go
Let's
on.
move on.
He was good against Man U.
Oh, Rafinha,
Yeah.
he were all right. He weren't no special.
He didn't do much. You scored a fucking 1 yard tapping.
He's
thought
just
he
been
did an
tired.
assist
He's
as well.
played a lot. He's played a lot of games. He's mint though.
Right, let's move on. David De Gea.
Mint.
Good.
Good.
Yeah, good.
Mint.
Yeah.
Good.
World class.
Fully wants him here.
No.
He's not going to get in there, but that's my vote.
I'll say fucking mint.
He's been best player. He's been best keeper in this league all season so far.
Yeah, if we've got
Best keeper.
Martinez good, I'll have him fucking mint. Definitely.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I'm saying the same.
What are you saying, Key?
He's not having it.
Good.
Good. I'm saying fucking mint.
That's fair. Then three votes for that. Then, but
Before this season started, I'd have having average.
Yeah, I'd agree. He's stepped
I'm
up.
looking at his Premier League career when I put him good, me. Like.
yeah, but it's good.
How
Good.
many Premier League titles has De Gea won?
One.
Is it one? Has he definitely won one?
probably more than most on this list. He's been there since like 2012. So
De Bruyne is on that list.
yeah,
Wait,
but I'm saying majority though. Like he's got more than majority of these. And if you're going off his career, then you should put him higher.
I don't even know if he'd won one or not. You were saying he's won about 4 or 5 then?
No.
One at most.
Yeah, I'd say.
How
about
many have they
one.
won since 2012? 1, 2.
One.
They won
One, yeah,
2014,
Well, the
I
last
think.
one, wasn't it?
Yeah, they've won
2014.
one.
Won one Prem then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thing is, I think in terms of shot stopping, especially this season, he's probably the best in the world at out and out shot stopping. Like some of the stuff he does, but it's not just like you said earlier. It's not just about that, is it? Like I've said in chat, like you won't count on him catching it from across. He's not that good with his feet. He panics a bit. He knocks it long, so they lose that.
Just
Playing
bumps it
from
out,
back.
doesn't he?
He's not that tall.
Yeah. They only play it out from back when it's dead cert like that, right? That's an easy ball to Maguire or something. But that loses you a lot of games these days, not playing out from back. So,
Yeah, no.
He's lucky to be fucking mint, to be honest. He's lucky to be on that list, fucking mint.
I'm surprised he knew put him there, to be fair, Ali.
You voted
Just
for
based
him.
on this season, really. Like I
Yeah.
said, if it weren't before this season, like he stood out because Man U's defence is shite. In fact, shite's generous. It's fucking embarrassing how bad the defence
Well,
is.
that's the argument that I've always said. That's the reason why he's so good, because the amount of points and
But
games.
I'll say one
Man
thing
U
as well.
keep
Sorry,
getting in.
sorry to butt in me, Bull, but I'll always say it makes an easy save look better than it should be. He's like, I can't explain it. He's always right dramatic with his reflexes and stuff, and he doesn't have to be. Alisson, on the other hand, he'll make an hard save look easy. De Gea's the complete opposite. An easier save, he'll make it look right good. And
I
don't
think
like it.
Alisson gets looked after by his defence. Me, I've said that for a while.
He's probably the best one-on-one stopper I've ever seen him in live. That's me personally.
That's why I said to you. I said that a while ago, and everyone disagreed. But I think if De Gea and Alisson swap clubs, I genuinely feel like Liverpool will keep more clean sheets in the season. Why is that so funny?
That's
If De Gea's in
clown.
net behind Liverpool's back four, I think Liverpool keep more clean sheets.
That's daft. That.
Why is it so daft? You just said it. You just said it's like his best shot stopper. So
No, I didn't.
if he's playing behind the back four, like Van Dijk and that.
I didn't say it's best shot stopper. I said Alisson is the best one-on-one stopper I've ever seen him alive. Like when it comes to a player one-on-one against Alisson, I'm always thinking there's a very good chance he's going to save this Alisson, and he does nearly every time.
Yeah, he is good one-on-one when it's like the through-on goal. Yeah, you always fancy him.
So do you think De Gea is better than Alisson, Bo?
Overall, no. But I'm saying if like you've said, there's a lot more different aspects to the game. But I think like shot stopping wise and save wise, I think De Gea is much better. But overall, probably not.
So what makes you think that if he were our keeper, he would have more clean sheets?
Because he's a better shot stopper,
Fucking hell. Fair enough.
so he'll keep more shots out with the defence that he's got on top of Liverpool as well. Do you think he's made most saves in Prem this season? It's not a good stat to have as a goalkeeper. That says a lot about your defence. So that's what I'm saying. The amount of saves he's making, it's a joke because he has to.
I don't want to keep going on, but if Alisson were at net for Man U, his stats would be exactly the same, maybe better or worse. Just
I disagree. But playing behind that defence, no.
who knows?
Fair enough.
We'll never find out. But
Yeah.
Right. Moving on. Elanga.
I thought it was Fred. My
I
eyes
thought
are
it was
terrible.
Fred.
Why do you think that was Fred?
It looks like Fred.
All right.
Not seen enough of him so far, so average.
I won't put him
Wank.
anywhere than good. I'd probably he's played half for a season. He's got to go in average.
Well, you've got to
Just
think,
purely
though.
because of his age and he's not done much. He's chipped in a couple of goals, but
Is he any better than Dan James?
yeah,
How do you know?
he's playing better this season. All I can go off is this season because that's not been playing, but this season he's been better.
What has he
No,
done
yeah.
this season?
It's,
What's he done?
yeah,
I'm just
what has he
comparing-
done?
Not much, but I'm just compared to Dan James, mate, and I'm saying average.
But genuinely, what has he done?
He's scored a few goals.
Yeah, so it's Dan James.
I ain't seen no of him since last game he played. I think he came off bench.
To be
and didn't-
honest, like if James is wank, I'm having him wank.
That's what
Yeah,
I'm
if
Yeah.
James is there, I'm putting him wanker.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
wank.
Leeds boys are here, are they?
Hey.
Fucking hell.
He's wank.
Well, it's right, mate. Like,
I ain't seen enough of him. James is more worthy of being higher.
Can't put him in wank for the reason because you've not seen enough for him. That's a stupid reason.
Well,
Stupid.
what do you want? What do you want me to do? Watch reserve games for Man U and the fucking under 21s and
But
that.
you're putting him like in the bottom category because you haven't seen him play. That's
Yeah,
stupid,
he's not
that.
breaking into Man U 11. It's as simple as that.
He started quite a few games, just apart
Like-
from this game.
I don't think he's started more than 5 this season because I've hardly seen out of him.
Didn't he score against Leeds?
Yeah, that's all I've seen of him, Dad. I might be wrong, though.
Apparently, that's all he's done this season.
Tell me what else he's done.
it's not hard to score against Leeds, like.
He's got the weekend got man of the match.
Other than that, maybe
Right,
he
I
scored
just keep
2.
giving you points. You just keep saying other than that. Leave him in wank.
Maybe
that's
he's
fine,
scored
but
2
I
goals
just
this
think like
season.
it's silly to put somebody in wank because you haven't seen that much of him. Really, like it's not a really good reason, is it?
Well,
to put
find
him-
out now how
put him
many
in wank.
times he's played this season.
He's,
I bet it's not
um,
more than 5. I ain't
He's
watching Man
wanking
U
our
reserves.
list anyway.
I'm
He's
having,
not
him,
obviously not shifting, then, is it?
I'm having him in wank, but he's got 3
Four
goals.
wanks.
Anyway,
why are you putting him in wank then? Dan?
just because,
Because he's wank.
yeah, I just think he's wank.
To make it clear, but I think everyone thinks he's wank.
That's fine.
Why do you think he's good?
I'm just getting stats of it. He's played 9 games this season. He's not played less than 5.
How many cup games? I'm on about Premier League games, man.
I don't know, mate. I'm just
Why do you think
Right.
he's good? But
Let's move on. He's
9
wank.
league games, two FA Cup, 1 EFL Cup. So he's played double figures in games for Man U this season.
1 or 2 goals.
Two goals.
Wank.
All right. Hey, next Man U player, Wang. Right,
It
next
is
Man U
so
player,
good.
Wang. You know.
Right, he's staying there anyway, Bill. Sorry, mate. Right, we've got this young budding talent, Harvey Elliott.
Average.
Dan James has got 4 goals this year, so he's got double the amount. So I think we need to put him up this year.
Playing as a number 9, kidder.
Oh, we're on.
Playing as a number 9 for most of the season.
Go on,
you'd
we've moved
expect him
on.
to get at least 4.
At end with chop and changing Harvey Elliott.
Not seeing no
I'll
to
just-
Wank. How many games has he played this season? About 3. Wank then.
More than your boy, and he's broke his leg,
Has it?
broke his ankle.
How many games has he
Wank.
played this season?
He's good, easy. Good there.
Nah, you can't put him in good, Ali. Fuck me.
average.
I'm telling you now, you'll eat your words back in a few years.
No, I
time.
know. I think he will be unreal, but
He'll be one
and
of
he looks
England's
very-
best players. He'll be one
Wait,
of
get
the
it
best,
England team. Wait, get
best
it
players in
England team.
Premier League.
Will
Wait,
not
get it
get
England
England team.
team. How much are we betting, Bo?
How many years are you giving me?
3
I'm
years.
not talking about getting a call up from a shitty friend now. I'm talking about the games that mean
3
something.
years, mate.
You can't be making bets 3 years time. It's like
All right, and 2 years.
Now, you get him off that fucking road right now.
The
Why?
next,
Get him off there.
I'm saying good.
I'm
He's
saying
definitely-
I'll put. I'm saying you
I'm saying
biased
average.
bastard, Joe.
Average.
Where do you want
Average.
him?
3 to 2. Get him in average.
Average.
Get him in average. He's done no.
Average.
Have you watched him?
I have watched him, and he actually looks really good. But like,
I watched him
thing
against
that you're
Milan, he got
saying,
absolutely schooled. He got brought off.
you're saying you can't put Rice and Rafinha in fucking mint because they've not done it for consecutively for more than 2 years.
You're not putting Harvey Elliott in same category.
Harvey Elliott's not
I know.
really good.
How old are your boys? These two, they're a lot older than Elliot.
And
And he's brought into Liverpool team, into starting 11.
I'm just saying the reason.
So as Elanga, and you put him as wank.
Because, man, you were wank.
All right, other. Okay.
Yeah.
The reason that you didn't have Rice and Rafinha is the reason why I'm having Elliott in average and not good.
Yeah.
I agree.
You're doing
He's not
your
done no
own-
yet. He's got a couple of appearances, and you're saying like is good or like better.
No,
He's
he's
played a couple of
gonna
games
be-
for Liverpool.
He's a special talent, that guy.
He's not
in a
standing
few
out, is it? He's getting out.
Yeah, but he's
James
standing
Milner.
out.
James Milner looks better than him.
You're a madman, you.
Well,
Average.
We've been outvoted anyway, but
Yeah.
Not
we'll eat the words
nice
in a
getting out,
few
though,
years.
is it, Ali?
No, I don't really care what you're thinking because I know in a few years' time I'm just going to be like, what did you say about Harvey Elliott?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Where
about
is he?
Langer as well.
Average.
I'll do it about
Average.
Langer as well.
Jesus. Average. Right, we'll see in a few years.
Right now, he's average.
Pascal sorted that already, pal.
well, speak at devil like.
Why have you put them both together?
World class.
For no particular reason.
Oh, is that? I can't see.
The Patrick Strikinator. Strike.
Ladu put a good challenge in on him.
Is that? Are we just leaving him there, lads?
I'll let Lee
Challenge
have
alone.
good first.
Yeah, I want to see what they say.
Just because of where Leeds team's going this season, he's a good player. But I'd put him average.
I'll put him average as well.
I'm putting him average just on pure base. I haven't really seen him play that much.
We were saying.
When he's played well and like he's got potential.
I can't put him any lower because I haven't seen like any higher.
He's improved so much.
Yeah.
Much. Yeah, I like him a lot. He's only going to get better, but we could do better than him as well at the same time at level that we're at.
It seems like he's an average player in an average team, so just perfect category for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
I couldn't agree more.
That's not a dig. I'm just saying.
What you saying, Ali?
It don't matter what I say really, because these three have all said average.
Well,
but
just say what you're saying. What just
I'm
make
about
it
to. Wang. And having Wang.
Why?
Maybe it is harsh because I haven't really seen much of him play, but I'm just, if Elliott's average, is Wang.
Look who he sat next to.
I know, it hurts me to see it.
best buddies.
If it had not snapped Harvey Elliott's leg clean, would you have put him average?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
Emotional.
if he'd not done that to Elliot, you'd all be saying Elliot were up there good or fucking mint. I think he'd have proper kicked on. It set him like the poor little fucker.
It started in, like Bully said, he had a shocker against Atletico. It weren't brilliant. It's not Atletico, sorry, Inter. And it weren't a great performance. But for Klopp to be starting him in Champions League, that's his youngest ever player to start in Champions League in a knockout game.
Yeah, but that's where you get judged on, and he's had a stinker. So for that reason, he's not winning any higher. I know we're not. I don't want to go back to another player, but that's just the reason why I said.
Right.
Fair enough, boys.
How old is he?
19, I think.
Is he?
18, 19. Maybe 18, 19, yeah.
He's 19 in April, yeah. So he's still young, isn't he?
Fair
Still
play.
got time to climb to good. Than
Can't argue with that, can
rather
you?
than no.
What about Philip Foden?
I'm torn. Between fucking mint and world class.
I'll jump in. Fucking Min. He's not world class yet, but he's another one of them where he's probably going to be. But
You say fucking mint, Key.
right now,
Yeah.
you got to put him second.
Ali?
World class. Yeah. Yeah, definitely world class for me. I just think he's sick.
If we're going off that basis, he probably gets in most teams in the world, doesn't it? So
Yeah.
for me, if he gets in most teams at world, he's got to be world class.
I know what you're saying with that, but you look at your mint teams, like your best of the best. Not every player in them teams are world class, though. Not
Yeah, I
everyone.
know what you're saying.
Man
I just,
City,
Foden
I
are
just
getting any
think right,
team in
right
world.
now is just a couple of years short of being world class. I think we all know he's going to be, unless something bad happens to him, touch wood. But I can't put him in world class right now. No, I can't do it. As much as he's English and I love him.
what you've got to think about is Man City are best team in the world, aren't they? Like best club side in the world,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and he's one of first names on team sheet, and
Yeah.
he's not just like a background player like say Rodri or something, which you can say he's world class, but for a different like it's harder to be like an attacker and create things than stop things. I'd say anyway.
Yeah.
So like he's doing that in best team in the world, and he's one of first names on team sheet. So I think I'd put him in world class, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm saying world class.
I think he's one of the best 5 players, maybe top 3 players.
So is that 3 votes for world class then, or is that 2? I've lost count.
Right?
I'm saying world class.
Yeah, gotta get him up there then.
And he's only 21 as well, isn't he? So
Wow.
It's one of them. I'm not bothered with that. Like I just think it's a couple of years too
21.
early for him.
got to think.
I'm not going to argue with one of English boys being up there.
Like, he's already there, in my opinion. But like your physical peak starts to like 26, 27, like into your.
It's
late.
about 5 years away, Dav, isn't it?
That's what I mean.
England team
21.
scary in a couple of World Cups.
21.
Right, one of his buddies. If we're all agreed, is that all right, lads?
Yeah. Agree or not? It's 3-2, isn't it?
Ilkay Gundogan,
Mint.
Yeah, I've got to put him second. Yeah,
fucking mint.
he's
I
absolutely.
agree.
He's class.
Fucking mint, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't
I
see
think
it
another
coming
one
either.
with City. I think you're picking your best side. I think is in it. Your best 11.
Yeah.
100%.
Where did he come from? Dortmund.
Yeah.
Dortmund, yeah. He
Were
was
average, yeah.
always a starter at Dortmund as well.
I thought he was.
What made him what he was?
He was just a bit of a, I don't know, just a nothing player. Just like, yeah, he's all right.
He was captain for a while at Dortmund.
Yeah.
What made him what he was?
Yeah, when that Dortmund team first like came onto the scene, everyone started realising how good they were. He were like in middle or all that, and he were class.
Yeah.
And now he's got even better. If all he went that season, last season or the season before, where he was top goal scorer, he was just scoring every game.
Yeah,
He went for like a weird stage where like some of the strikers were injured and Gundogan just kept scoring. Like he scored like more figures in a season.
He was seen as like an holding midfielder, weren't he? And then he's just, and then Pep played him higher, and his attacking positioning is just unbelievable.
Yeah,
Yeah, good.
no argument for you, really, is there?
yeah. He's scored 5 this season, so he's not having a bad goal scoring season. But
It's hard to look at City players' stats sometimes, like goals and assists, because he rotates it that much. They don't give him a chance to get good stats.
yeah, I know.
You know, like as individuals, obviously team, the class, but like I bet some of the strikers get annoyed sometimes because they want to like get big goals and like individual awards, but they just get dropped next week if they score an hat-trick or something.
Yeah.
Mental.
I think it's building nicely, boys. We're pretty balanced across board here, like, so I like it.
Yeah.
So I've gone for that a bit, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Right, Philippe Coutinho,
Good.
good.
I'm not putting anything good. I can't do it.
Ali,
Wait, what did Bull say?
Not just me, mate. Not just me. Don't keep coming at me.
he said he can't
Did
put
you
many
say
higher.
Bull?
I said good.
All right. Well, fucking mint for me.
That's fine.
We all say what's everyone else said.
He didn't
I'm
cut
gonna
mustard
say
at Barca or Bayern, did he? So he can't be fucking mint.
Yeah, that's what does it for me.
Went to big boys and didn't cut it.
There's obviously something there, isn't there, where he's not quite made it. Like,
Yeah.
obviously a Liverpool are an elite level, but like at proper top elite level, I think if you're in that category, fucking mint, like you should.
You
be-
weren't quite there were you when Coutinho were at Liverpool. You weren't quite elite, were you? Or have I got my years wrong?
Maybe not.
We'll get
mate,
into
no.
like finals and whatnot, Champions League finals, but we never got there. No.
You weren't winning out basically.
He wasn't main man though, wasn't
Even when Gerard were there, boy,
What it made, man? I don't think you were. You got
One
like
season.
Gerrard and Suarez. It were about third or fourth.
I'm on
When
about
they
when
went-
he,
He has to.
when he left.
Liverpool, right?
Yeah, that last season that he left, he was Liverpool's main man.
That's what I'm on
He
about.
puts it for Brazil. He knocks it. He does well for Brazil.
Does he knock
Yeah,
it
he's
about?
good.
Yeah,
Is that what you were going to say?
goes up for him, doesn't
Few players knock him about, don't they?
We can all pull a bat.
Can all have a pulling a push.
No, they're pulling a push.
Right.
Like how I said it, no one else has actually said it. Like, because
I'm having him good because of that reason. That there's obviously a reason he couldn't cut it. Like,
I think he's second most expensive player of all time, isn't he?
it doesn't mean no,
I
does it?
don't mean no.
Well, he
Means
does. What?
Harry Maguire's top.
Yeah, like if you want to
Yeah,
have them
yeah,
conversations,
yeah.
then you can have them
Yeah.
conversations.
It means fuck all that, yeah.
Exactly.
right, we'll leave him there then, lads. I think that's fair, to be honest. Right, this should spark a few. Reece James.
Ooh. I'm going mint.
Yeah, put me in for second as well.
Not done a lot of late though, has he?
I'm going good.
He
Yeah,
got an
that's
injury,
right.
didn't he? And
Been injured, mate. It's not obviously it's not no one's fault, but
So
He
did
got
Elliot.
injured.
I
Elliot got
am
injured.
put Elliot there because of his injury.
Ali?
Good. He's got major potential.
Ow.
Don't get me wrong, but good. He had. Do you know when you were proper buzzing about him, Bull, at the beginning of the season? He played 4 games. He's not done nothing since then.
Yeah, because he's been injured, mate. Between the start of the season and through his injury, he's been fucking class, absolutely class.
yeah,
No one can deny that. Like people are not realizing now because he's been injured for that long. But at one point, he was top goal scorer, not just early on, like a good like month and a half in, he was top goal scorer for Chelsea, and they were like second or third.
and top assister. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's a
can't-
good player. Like he's
you can't deny
he's
him good.
mint.
Is he still injured now?
What?
Is he injured now?
Yeah, he's been injured all the way through that. I think it's quite. I don't know what he's injured, but it's quite bad. Him and Chilwell, they're both fucked. Obviously, it's not anyone our fault. So obviously, Yorkin said like because he's not done that much, but you look at his like stats from like I said, starts into his injury. He's one of the best right backs in the world at the time.
Yeah. I do think he's fucking.
We're really putting him good. Like, come on, lads.
Yeah, well,
Basically.
Dav's got deciding vote.
Well, have you said good, Key?
I said good, yeah.
Wow.
I think the fact that he's been injured, like in my mind, it seems like he dropped off, but he was like class, wasn't he? Like when he was firing, like, and to
Yeah.
even be debated against Trent, which it was a valid debate at times. So
Well, that's what I'm saying. I didn't want to bring him up because obviously he's not letting. But if you're going to put him at the top tier, which I'm assuming you're gonna, you've got to put him one down because he's not that far off.
Like for me, like a trend of this podcast, previous podcasts, and even on this one today, I've heard a lot of people say he's a couple of years away, and you put in Reece James fucking mint, and he's been about for 2 minutes. Like I've heard
Yeah,
people
no.
say about Harry Kane, and he's been doing it for years. Yet, like Reece James just going straight up there.
Yeah.
Not going
I'm
straight up.
confused again.
Yeah. If Coutinho's good, I dare you put Reece James fucking in.
What? Why not? Do you not realise what he was doing before he got injured?
How long's he been doing it for?
He was playing from last season and all.
A season.
He's not had one full season where he's been mint.
won Champions League. Did he start in Champions League final?
Yeah,
I couldn't tell you.
There you
I'm saying
go.
he's winning big boy medals. You know what I mean?
Big boy team.
yeah.
I do rate him, like, well,
Leave him there. That's all fair.
what we're saying then.
If you put another lad in top tier, it's only right you've got to put him one down.
Well, it's yours casting vote, Dav.
Yeah, I'm putting him in fucking mint.
I think we've got a bit carried away here, me.
We're swung him round there. Love it.
Right. Big old Capitano, Jordan Henderson.
One Alan.
Average.
Ooh.
Average.
I'm putting him as good.
Ali.
Fucking mint.
You know.
I think he's fucking mint.
Right, so there's
Fucking
two,
mint.
There's 2 for fucking mint, 2 for average. So he's got to go with middle, hasn't he?
That is the most biased thing of it. Like, honestly, fucking mint.
It's fine. When you they were going to say that, it's fine. It doesn't shock me.
At the end of the day, you've got Phillips. You're going to put Phillips as good, and you've got Rice as good. But
Gonna say,
Phillips and Rice
if we're
start
putting
for
Rice
England
here,
or the Jordan
put
Henderson.
Henderson, yeah.
So how can he be mint?
Look what he's won. Look what he's done with that
Henderson's not
Liverpool
What do you mean?
team.
Look what he's won. What about he's not single-handedly won nothing?
Agreed, but he gets in that mid. You know, when we first started playing Henderson, before we started winning and stuff, and Henderson was starting, and when he got captain, I questioned it. I don't know about you, Dad, but I was questioning it for a while, and I'm thinking, nah, I wish Klopp had like get rid of Henderson. And at one point, we were close to selling him under Rodgers. And since Klopp come in and what he's done, and now he's still been in that side throughout all these years and being our captain, how can you say
He's not got much competition at minute, though.
or average? You said he were average.
Just sideways.
average.
Not
negative,
got good
little short
competition.
passes.
The last couple of years, midfield-wise, there's not been that much competition.
What at Liverpool?
Yeah, last couple of years, like midfield-wise.
Firmino,
You said, like,
Thiago.
if there's one area at pitch that Liverpool are probably lacking, it's midfield. And you know it is.
Cater's
Agreed.
Yeah, no, you can't go off Cater. He's been shy.
You know, like if you're just debating Jordan Henderson, all I hear Liverpool fans say is he's a leader and he brings that side up a level and this or other. But like when you think about Jordan Henderson, he's not a big tackler. He can't really cut a defence week in week. Like I think about what he actually is.
He can
I
split a
just
defence
think
with
he's
a pass.
average. He's just
You know,
He
bang
passes
You're
side.
obviously-
He's a side ball passer.
average.
You obviously don't watch him because he set up a goal again at weekend.
Oh, it's
Michael-
like a
Michael
goal
Carrick.
keeper.
He's got a trademark pass, first time ball, because he plays off right a bit more now.
He can
Like,
play it
Klopp-
with outside of his boot and law.
Right, I'd understand if you put him good, but putting him fucking mint, I think that is shocking me.
He does everything that I'd expect an average Premier League player to be able to do, and that's all I'm gaining. Average.
You know what, boys? For me, it's a close one.
I think he's a bit better than that, Key, but I understand what you're saying.
But why? How come he's not starting
Well-
for England over Rice and Phillips, who are good then?
He were injured towards, I think, when at Euros or World Cup went.
Yeah,
I don't-
I hear that. He weren't 100% fully fit. He was just coming back.
And Rice
Yeah,
and
I know,
Phillips
but-
did well playing together.
Yeah,
No one can
you couldn't
deny
drop
that.
him.
So he
You
didn't
couldn't-
want
you
to.
couldn't drop
Yeah,
Phillips. You
couldn't
couldn't
drop
drop
him.
Going into the next tournament, then they're all fit. Who's starting?
Bellingham for me.
I said before Euros started, I said Henderson and Rice. I've always said that. I think if they're all fully fit, Henderson and Rice for me. But
Yeah,
Tricky
but,
one.
how can you say that when Phillips will?
Player-
Probably
I'm
England-
saying-
I'm
I'm
gonna
saying-
say that
I'm saying-
because you've
I'm
got
saying
Leeds in
before
your
Euro,
half,
that's
though.
what I said.
No,
Might be
I know,
different.
but I'm just saying, like, Phillips shocked me. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I was like fearing worst for Phillips, and I was like, Jesus, can he cut it up here in England? And then he's gone to that tournament, and he was probably best player for
We
England
were
in that
awarded the
tournament.
best player.
Yeah, he was awarded the best player, so I don't know how he could possibly get dropped by Henderson.
Couple of years.
No one else really stood out.
That's why it's not going any higher than good for me, because not to ruin it, but Phillips is probably going to be the same.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, he's not higher than Rice and Phillips.
It's no coincidence that all them
Yes.
three are under good and they're not going any
Yeah.
higher, because they're all just as good as each other.
Yeah.
If any of them two start, I'm not complaining. Or if one of them gets dropped, I'm not going to be that bothered.
I'm just looking at Declan Rice and Jordan Henderson on that same level there, and it's not sitting right with me.
It's not me.
I think Rice is better.
Not
but
me.
I think Rice is just short of fucking mint. Just short.
Who's saying fucking mint for Henderson? Just me.
Yeah.
Me as well.
Oh yeah, you're too.
Yeah.
Played,
But then Kean Foz have said average, so and I've said good, so you're better off just laying it in middle, like middle of both. So it's
Let's move on, boys, because we're a bit pressed for time.
fair.
N'Golo Kante.
Get him up there, no debate.
World
Nice and easy.
class.
World class, yeah.
World it.
Well,
World it.
Put him up there.
right. No, don't really need an explanation. He's best in world, probably best ever at what he does. So
Yeah.
we'll just leave it at that. What about this boy Konate? You might not have seen much of him, but Liverpool.
Well, I answered no to him, so wank.
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 Yeah, wank. Not
If
I'll
seen
go
much of him.
average. Just,
Wang.
I don't know how to bar him.
He's a good, solid player, boys.
I'll say good.
Yeah, but you're same as Alanga. Like
change
he's
my
not played
vote to
I'm
much.
gonna say
Yeah.
you can't say that for Elanga and
I
then
know.
put
I'm
him
not,
in
I'm
good.
not,
You can't do it.
I can't disagree with what you're saying, but in my opinion, good. He's a
But
beast.
Yeah,
you don't even get in your
Wang.
starting 11, so
I
you
know.
can't go that high up.
He will very soon, mate. He's very young and he's breaking through.
You can't have him in the
He's gonna
same category as players like John Anderson and Rice if he's not even getting a game. No chance.
Can't-
I've
I
seen him
argue
for
with what
about
you're
10
saying.
minutes. So Wang,
3 wanks against 2 goods.
I've seen more of him than yours, so I can't agree with what you're
Get him
saying.
down there.
He's
Wang?
gonna he's gonna
Is
have
he
to do
Wang?
wank. There's only me
Yeah.
and you.
Fucking hell. I can't
Right.
wait to see what these will say about all these in a few years.
Joel Matty,
good.
Yeah, good.
Good.
Fucking man. These 8 Liverpool.
We don't, mate. Just being realistic about
you know if
Liverpool
he said good.
Think what they've won and shit.
Yeah,
Like,
I know, but-
consistently.
Yeah, but this is how biased you've been. Like you've said, Harvey Elliott fucking mint, Henderson fucking mint, Matip fucking mint, and
Alisson,
Quante,
world class.
good.
No, I
Like-
didn't say fucking mint for Elliot. I said good.
Any
Oh,
Liverpool
well-
player, you've gone no less than fucking mint.
I've said Elliot good, mate, and then Kanate good. So what are you on about?
They're still all up there, you know what I mean? And everyone else has been like down.
What he's saying is like you're not being realistic sometimes.
I
Mark.
am. I genuinely am.
Not
I
every
swear.
single player in Liverpool squad is good. Like, every team's got a couple of players like they're shit. I don't want them in.
I haven't put them all world class, so have I? I've only put Alisson up there world class.
Right, what we all saying?
You're not voting for good anyway, so get him in there.
All I'm noticing is you're putting all Liverpool players very low down.
No, I don't
Lad,
think,
we
I don't
put
think we
a
are.
Leeds
We're not
player
though, because he
average.
saved all the actual good Liverpool players towards end. So we'll see when final thing's done, then we'll have a look at it.
Right, I'm saying fucking mint. Ali's saying fucking mint. Rest of you saying what?
Good.
Good.
Fair enough.
Killing your this.
Right then,
In, I just can't believe how you can
Well then,
say
Ali,
to me what-
I'll let you
what
take
the-
this one.
Harry Maguire.
Yeah,
Average.
Wang.
Average.
Average.
He's wank.
Is an
Average.
average Premier League defender.
Average.
Average.
Is Wang.
I'm not having your put him in wank. No chance.
At Leicester, he was
I'm
solid.
gonna say
so-
he's not a manual level.
He weren't
defender,
solid at
No
Leicester.
chance. He's an average Premier League centre back. Average.
he wouldn't have got an £80 million move if he weren't solid.
And he's class for England and all.
The only man you wanted to pay that, mate.
I know, but he
I'm not
was
saying
linked
it's
by
like a
few
good signing.
clubs.
It's a terrible signing, but because they've paid that much for him, that don't mean he's wank.
Yeah, it does. Whether they pay 10 million for him, he's Wang.
That's fine. Everyone else has said average, haven't they? We all knew you were going to say wank.
I think he's wank, honestly. I watch every single Man U game that I can, and I don't know. It just seems his body position.
yesterday?
Well, yeah, he's decent in air, like, but I don't know. I just think you need to get him out of the club.
That's what Man U fans do. But like, I'm glad Maguire scored because he'll be wank all this time, and every now and again he'll pop up with a goal. Silence crowd, put his fingers in his ears to silence crowd, and then Man U fans are all buzzing about him again. But really, he's just
No Man U fans are buzzing about him. No one.
you seem to be.
Why am I not? I've said he's average. And for a Man U level, that's terrible. I'm not like
Terry
saying, oh, fucking mean, like, oh, you and your Liverpool players, like Kanate and that. I'm saying he's a bang average centre half. And to play at Man U, that's not good enough.
Kanate is better than
Shut
Maguire.
up, move on.
Right, we'll move on.
Easy.
This little whippersnapper, what's he called? Melier, or yeah?
Melia. If we've got Martinez on good, then he's got to go on good.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, he honestly, I'm not even lying. Like, if it weren't for Melia, Leeds would be bottom. Like, I'm telling you now, we'd be rock bottom because his defence. He saved so many shots. He's good.
I'm getting mine out there. I'm saying average.
All right,
Ali?
I'll say average, and that's being generous.
it's not.
I can't put him wank because he is all right for his age.
He's second to Hugo Lloris as the French keeper for a reason.
Lloris is
Because there's
shite.
no more good French keepers out there.
Lloris.
Nah, he's 20. Like that's a very young age to be second goalkeeper in your national side.
It's a young age to be a Premier League number one as well, and he's doing well.
Yeah, but
What are you saying, Keith?
oh,
If it were up to me, I'd have put him in fucking mint, like. That I know
Oh,
how
fuck
good he
him.
is, I know how good he's going to be, and he's
Yeah.
that might bump him up a little bit by you saying that. Then
I know how good he is as well, Keith.
what's
but-
Davin Hoy saying? I can't. The Leeds, the amount of goals Leeds concede, whether it's his fault or not, you can't put him higher than average.
No,
Absolutely.
mate. Yeah, but the
The goals
amount
they
is-
leak is a joke.
The amount, yeah, but that's the defense. Like you're saying, we.
That's what I'm saying. It's probably not keeper's fault, but I can't.
You're
put
saying it with
keeper
Man U.
higher than average. That's conceding a lot of goals.
But you were
I
saying
think
that
he's
was Man
like,
U.
I think he's second most saves this season in Premier League, which says a lot about us, obviously, because we are second.
Yeah.
But he's got
There's number one.
to still save. He's still got to stop what's coming at him. We're shipping goals, but when you look at his performance and what he's doing, like I don't know another team where you could ship 3 or 4 goals and your keeper still get a 7. He's
Yeah,
that
no.
good. He really is that good. He's going to go outweigh him. I'm telling you.
What's Davin Hoy saying?
You haven't even fucking mint then, Keith.
Yeah, but it don't matter, does it?
It might bump him up one.
I'm having him average me because of what you've said. Like you've swung me, boys.
Ali?
Average, yeah. Be swung me.
Are we keeping him there? then?
Yeah.
Well, 3-2, isn't it? So.
Right. Big Rom.
Good.
This is what.
Good and that's generous.
At least fucking min. At least.
Yeah, I'm saying mint. I know his performances of late have been shocking.
It's put me off big time this season.
Like
But for
Going
him
off
to
what he
land
was
that
doing-
season, it was good.
if he were doing what he were doing for Inter for Chelsea, he'd be up as world class, wouldn't it? Like
Yeah.
so just I've got to drop him down on mint.
Yeah,
What's
fucking.
he going to put in world class?
No, I'm saying if he were doing what he was doing for Inter at Chelsea right now, then he would be in world class, wouldn't he? Because
Oh yeah, if you were doing that, he'd be up there one of the top goal scorers in Prem, but he's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
That's what I'm saying,
he
he's
broke a record on Saturday. Fewest touches ever in a Premier League game.
Yeah,
7
I saw-
touches. or
7
something,
touches.
wasn't it?
I saw that.
He played full 90. I don't know if it's like all time or something. He broke some sort of record, like least amount of touches in the game. And 7, that's shocking. That for a team like Chelsea playing against Crystal Palace. We're at Palace.
Yeah.
That is
I just
shocking.
don't-
Teams
just
like
hope he
that,
can
they
find
get,
his
they get
form.
4 or 5. It's a field day, and he's touched balls 7 times. Probably about 2 of them are from kickoff.
I think he's just having an off season, isn't he? Because he's
Yeah.
been in Prem
He ain't
before.
happy.
I
Yeah,
can't put him
tell
in fucking mint for that reason.
I think he's got a bit of a bad attitude as well because he's a bit outspoken, isn't he? Like with what he said about Inter and that this season. I don't know. I think that's affected him a bit. Like I don't think he's right happy. Maybe it's manager or something, but everyone can have like a bit of a fucking off season, can't they? Like if he did well
Yeah.
for Man U, did well for Everton, not really for Chelsea before that, but he's proved this. And I think next season maybe he'll kick on if he stays. Like, but he is.
It's a weird one a minute because like sometimes you think like, oh, it takes time like getting used to Prem, but he's played at Prem for ages, hasn't he?
Yeah, I think he's improved.
He's at 100 club.
He's improved with his back towards goal. You know, his touch and like if you actually watch him, he's at like centre forward play. That's what you
Yeah,
saw him
yeah,
down,
sure.
isn't it? We're like,
So strong.
yeah.
One of the best I've seen in like terms of art.
Yeah, back to goal.
Yeah, holding a man off him, man, beating a man, strength
Nope.
and that.
Where we're putting him.
Like power and pace.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to
Those two
say.
things.
Can shift for a big and
I
can.
think we'll keep him there.
And most people said fucking mint.
Yeah,
Fair enough. I can't argue. Like it's
Where would you have him, like?
I've said good just because he's been that bad this season. It's proper put me off. But yeah, I can't argue with fucking mint because he is on his day. He's fucking sick. But it's,
right. Let's move on. I've got this little geezer in Odegaard.
Odegaard. He had big.
yeah,
What's the word?
wonder.
Yeah, everyone were talking about Odegaard for years, weren't they? When they were
Yeah.
when he were at Madrid.
Yeah,
Good.
it surprised me that it actually amounted to out. You know, when you hear stuff like that, when it's like,
Yeah.
oh, this guy. There were another one at
They signed him
Bath.
at
Freddie
16-year-old.
Can you remember that Freddie Adu?
Yeah,
Growing
he
up?
make his debut at like 13, 14.
Something like that.
Yeah, like Man U and everyone were after him, and then he just went off rails and started playing like third division American League and just absolutely shit it. He was going to be next big thing.
Francis Jeffers were going to be next big thing, weren't he?
Ravel Morrison and stuff like
Alan
that.
Smith.
wasn't it?
Morrison.
Where we having him good then?
Good, yeah.
Can't go
Good.
down.
Average.
Average.
Yeah. I won't argue between good and average, but I'll say good because it's been alright.
I think he's good. Like whenever I watch him, I think he's
He's having an alright season, to be fair.
yeah. I think he's tiny.
Good.
Like, and it surprised me that he's actually amounted
That's
to all.
generous, that, lads.
I rated me like.
I
Right,
think he's decent, but yeah. Look who he's
Decent.
alongside.
decent's average then, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's where I want him, yeah.
All right. Right. Rodri.
World class. Somebody come at me.
Fucking mint.
Fucking man.
Oz.
I do agree with Bull. Like when I've seen him play,
That position, that role, he's best in world.
like, yeah, I'm just going off James and Rafinha thing. Like doing it a few more years, I'll say fucking mint.
Oh, lads, come on. Fucking hell.
I'm going to agree.
I was banking this one to be top row. You've let me down, boys.
He's
So
got
good.
to do it a couple more years, hasn't he? He's got to do it on big stages in Champions League and
Yeah.
That's same as Foden, though. We drop Foden one down then.
No, no.
No,
But,
but he's better than Rodri. Not obviously they're not the same sort of player, but in terms of like fucking,
he's knocking on now. Well, how old is Rodri?
I don't think he's knocking on, is he? Mid-20s.
26.
There's not many you can say about Man City, but
27.
He's a week in, week out player. He's one of the first names on team sheet. And that's
25.
saying something for a team like
Is
Man City.
he?
Mm.
But yeah, I'm outvoted. Fair enough.
Yeah, I think what Faz said, like he will be there. Maybe if he does the same again next season, I'll rate him a bit higher. Like,
He's going to keep winning Prems, put it that way.
well, yeah, right. Calvin Phillips, your lads Holy
fucking
Grail.
mint.
I've said it earlier. If Rice and Henderson here, he's got to be good.
Yeah,
Fucking
Yeah,
I can't
no,
put him any
yeah.
higher. If Rice and Henderson's there, I can't put him any higher.
where you having
Yeah.
him, Keith?
I've got Min. I've got Min.
FM.
Yeah.
Come on, I know you're good lead. You've got to be realistic now. If you put Henderson and Rice there, you can't put him higher. Come on, lads.
I am being realistic.
Yeah, but I didn't put Declan Rice there. My vote was fucking Mint, and I put Phillips on that bracket as well. I'm not just going to change my vote.
I suppose
Because of where I voted.
I put Rice fucking mint to be fair, but I think Rice is better than Phillips. I think everyone agrees with that, surely.
No,
No.
Um,
You're saying you're genuinely backing
I mean,
Phillips
I
with Declan Rice?
yeah,
Wow.
fair enough.
Yeah, I prefer Phillips over Rice. Me.
So is that what, 3 votes to good, 2 for fucking mint? I'm assuming.
I'm being very generous putting him good, me. I'm being honest.
oh,
How are you having him
God.
good?
Yeah, I'm having him good.
Just based on where Henderson is. He's alongside Henderson.
He's better
a
than
better
Henderson,
player.
mate.
I feel like if we had more time to kill, we should have rearranged these like what order they should go in on this row as well. You know what I mean? Like the best of the good, and then. But yeah, we haven't got time, have we?
Right, we'll move on then because we are a bit pressed, boys.
Go on then, just chuck him up there. Can't be asked to debate.
Just put him as fucking mint.
Mohamed Salah. World
Will you be
class.
He's not
serious,
well-
though?
He's not world
World,
class.
Shut up.
World class.
He's honestly not world class.
Shut up,
Are
Faz.
you mad, Foz?
I wanted to buy him. Yeah, put him up there. He's standout Prem player. He's world class.
Getting talked about Ballon d'Ors and fucking golden boots in Prem.
Best in world for me at a minute. Like.
Can't argue even if you wanted to.
Right, we'll move on. Saka.
Oof.
Good.
Good.
Yeah,
Well, that could change, but right now, good.
good.
Mm.
Can't take penalties.
It is a good squad player to have because he
Oh.
can play in a few positions. It's somebody that you like to have in your squad because you can play a left back, you can play a left wing, right wing. Is somebody good to have in your overall squad. I
It's
won't
just
go as
good.
far as getting an England starting 11 though, which he did a few times at Euros. I didn't agree with that.
No.
Sancho's kicking on now a little bit. He's getting a bit. He's
Yeah, he
looking
is.
better every game, Sancho. So hopefully he can kick on and be a starting player for England because I think he is mint.
I think he was shitting his sin a bit, Sancho. You know, like it's a
Yeah.
confidence thing. Like,
Big transfer fee might have like
yeah,
scared him a bit.
I think you're
Do you know what?
Game.
Ronaldo going there might have helped him out because he's not going to be the he's not going to be like in the headlines as much, is he? So he's got a little bit more freedom and a little less
Think it the
pressure
opposite,
to
me.
perform. Yeah, but then he's got a lot of pressure on him to perform if Ronaldo's not there because Ronaldo's always got pressure to perform, hasn't he?
Yeah. Anyway, what about Saka? Is that about right, lads? Good.
Yeah.
Anyone put him lower?
Wanted him higher, me.
Did you? He don't make any headlines, does he? Really? You don't hear about him in Prem, like really.
It chips in like once every like 3 games.
Yeah.
You'll see him chip in. Like he don't get big records, but like
I think
big
he's
numbers.
Arsenal's best player, me.
That's not saying much, though, is it?
Yeah, I agree with that, but you don't go and fuck him in for that reason.
They haven't
I
got any
think he'll-
player that goes in there.
If Liverpool signed him, I'd be buzzing.
Yeah, as a
He's a
squad
squad
You don't
player.
get in your
Squad player.
team though.
He's a good squad
I
player.
know,
Good
I
squad
know.
player.
I wouldn't want him in starting 11, but he could fill in and stuff. I think he'd be
You've
mint.
got to have him in good then if he's not getting starting 11. You know what I mean? Right,
Yeah.
we'll move on. Scott McTominay.
Go on, Ali.
I'm torn between good and average, me, because every time I think he is a good player, but
I'm saying good. I'm just getting out. Yeah.
I'm saying average.
Yeah, average for me.
I'd have put him good.
I'll say good as well. So
That's 3 goods then. I just don't think he's a good player, mate. Like he's to be a midfielder to me. Like
Can't believe he's in that category, me.
he can't play any other pass than sideways. I know you said that about Henderson, but he can like.
I know, but there's a lot of players in that team that do that. You don't need
That's
to.
disgusting,
No, I know,
that,
but-
boys.
You've got Pogba and you've got Bruno Fernandes that do that. He wins his ball and just
I
gets
can't
through.
believe it. Is McTominay good, man?
Yeah,
Look at players in that list, boys, and then McTominay.
He's above Harvey Elliott.
There's a lot of players in that good category that a lot of us don't agree should be there for different
That's
reasons.
wisdom for
like
me.
good
Out of all
boys.
lists, McTominay being me.
Yeah, but there's a lot of players in good. Like he just said, like I would have had a couple of him fucking mint, but I got outvoted. So,
Same, mate, but I'm just saying, for me, that's the worst choice on the list.
but you said average, so it's not that far away. It's only
I know.
one out than what you said.
I think
I know.
what he makes up, he does make up for like his lack of talent for in work rate and passion. Like he does work hard for the side, like ridiculous. I think he posted his might have been 5K or 10K. He posted his time and it was fucking mental.
Yeah,
Like near enough Olympic pace.
he's a fit lad.
He's proper fit, like
Yeah,
not in that way. Like, well, he's not bad, like, but
I think his attitude for a younger lad as well. I know he's 25, but his attitude, he's got a good attitude on it. He's got a good solid
Yeah.
head on his shoulders. It's not
Yeah.
like finding himself in with that crowd with like Lingard and Pogba
Yeah,
and all
it's
that.
like playing for Man U. It's like not gone to his head, has it? It seems like he's keeping his head down and he's working, but we'll see.
Yeah.
I
I'd
think
have had him
Pogba suits.
average, like.
Can't believe you not put Pogba on this list.
Pogba.
Well, I know there's a few probably like stinkers like this next one, like we'll just get him out of the way, but Emile Smith Rowe.
I'm torn between wank and average.
Average
What?
for now.
I gave him average.
Wank or average?
Don't you dare say higher. He had a good like 3 or 4 games and he got like nominated for like a team fucking one at Team at Weeks or something, but that's about it.
Again, I think
Again,
he's
he's
going to be
not-
special in a few years.
Yeah.
Yeah, again, like we can't. If we're going off right now, it's average, isn't it?
He's a good looking
Average.
footballer.
He's not challenging England's 11 anytime soon.
Yeah,
He is for
No
me.
chance.
I think average, me.
Good.
Not with players in that position that are playing there as well for England. No chance.
definitely.
Not getting a kick.
Would he not knock it about?
He might pull about a bit, but he ain't got a game.
Right. Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Wank.
Anyone disagree with that?
Fucking mint.
He's not
FM.
messing.
My fault.
He's best in
What?
the world.
Southgate don't rate him either, does he?
Guy.
South guy.
guy.
South Park.
South Park don't rate him.
You can't say out else but world class, boys. Come on.
Is his best right back in the world, so for that reason, he's got to be world class. But I'll keep saying it. I do think he lacks a bit defensively, but I just don't think he's a defender.
Why? Right, we obviously rate him, but why do you think Southgate don't put him in starting 11?
I think he does at World Cup, 100%.
Why didn't he then?
Last season,
Oh, no.
he did drop off a little bit.
Clown.
in form. He dropped off a bit in form towards the end of the season, and that's why.
They didn't have a particularly good season, did they, Liverpool?
No, yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
Yeah, top four.
he
So
didn't
maybe
do
that
much. But as
This year.
I don't think he's a defender, but that's a debate for another day. You keep laughing.
This
He's not a defender.
Well, he is. He's been a defender. He's a right back.
He's just good at being a right back and bombing on and swinging some crosses in. I just think, as a defender, I think there's a few better right backs defensively than him. But he is best in the world. I think he's a number 8 personally.
What? João Cancelo or Trent?
100% in a few years he'll be playing number 8.
No.
You can laugh all you want, but once all these Liverpool midfielders like Milner and Henderson like the go, he'll play. I'm telling you.
I don't
Who
think
would you
so,
have, Paul?
but-
Cancelo or
Cancelo.
Trent? Cancelo?
He's mad, Bully. Just
Best
1
right
minute
back.
he's saying he's
Tough,
best
right?
right back in the world, and then if he gets asked
Yeah,
between
Cancelo's
two
a left
players,
back.
but he's saying a different player.
Cancelo's a left
No.
back.
He
Cancelo
played
is
him right
actually
back.
like a right back by trade. He played right back for Juve.
Mm.
Yeah.
Pause, were you actually being serious when you said Trent fucking Mint?
No, mate. He like just going off what's available out there at minute right back wise. Yeah, he's world class.
We're leaving him there then, boys.
But I think Josh Kimmich is better.
He plays in midfield predominantly now.
He does now, yeah. But back in the day, he didn't.
Do you know? Just on that, do you know when we're going to do that? We're going to do that team at year for 2021, weren't we? We changed it last minute. I think you got mine to do it. You know why I had in for 2021 as that year? I had Kyle Walker, me. And I thought that might have sparked a few debates, like just in that season alone, because let's start the Liverpool season, they weren't that good. And I just think overall, I'm going to put Kyle Walker. I thought that might have sparked a few debates, but obviously, I know Liverpool boys are going to put Trent in for that just for 2021 as a calendar year. I'll put Kyle Walker in my team until we change idea for pods. Like,
He's a class player, Kyle Walker, right?
I just think what he won and what he did that he just in that calendar year, and he got to the final at Euros, final at Champions League, won Prem, won EFL Cup. I just think for that year, I just don't think Trent touched him. Different now, like, but I just thought I'd get that, Alex. I thought we didn't do the pod, but I thought that would have sparked a debate between you all. But
Right. Anyway. Virgil van
He's
Dijk,
one to end on.
world class.
World class.
I know there's a lot of Liverpool players in, boys, but I just got carried away.
Yeah. I was just thinking that, like, bit biased there. mate.
There's one in Wank though. I love that. And one in Abbey.
Best him.
Let's just talk about Virgil van Dijk. I know you've got a lot to say about him, Foz.
Yeah, he's unbelievable. Like best centre back in the world, and for me, is exactly what Liverpool needed, and that's why they've been challenging. I think he's the main man.
Thing is, as well, I think he's head and shoulders above anyone on the planet, like a long way. You know, like when Messi and Ronaldo were in the prime, they were like 50% better than anyone. I think he's same in terms of centre backs. Like no one's close.
I think out of all the Liverpool players, I think Yaw will miss him the most if he gets an injury.
Same, 100%.
I'm saying that as in Salah, Trent, anyone. I think him as an individual, I think if he misses out for whatever reason, suspension, injury, or whatever, I think you miss out more than like if Salah weren't playing.
Yeah, I do.
I don't know if your Liverpool boys agree with that or.
I think Trent right now because there's no one to cover him. At the minute, we've got a bit of. This is first time since Klopp's been with us that he's got a fully fit squad. As long as Jota can come straight back in next week, and I think we've got covered at right back. We haven't got covered. If Trent were out for like a season, we'd be fucked. Like the assists he brings.
I've got to disagree with that. I think if you had a full season without Van Dijk compared to a full season without Trent.
Yeah,
You just
I agree.
Like Nico Williams in at right back, you'll be all right.
Or a Joe
Van
Gomez
Dijk.
or something.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But
And
like,
I'd
if
say a
Van Dijk
massive
has a full
right
season,
job.
it proved it. Wait, last season, not season before, it proved it.
Yeah.
You fucking struggled.
When-
I know he had a couple more injuries, but it's not
a
just
close
defender.
one. Van Dijk could
It's
be
your
massive.
system that you
like.
play.
It proved it last year, but it was massive when he were out.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
He's the biggest loss to Liverpool out of any player in that squad. Fact.
Agreed. I agree.
I was about to say his best player, but I don't know. It's hard with him and Salah.
He orchestrates the entire back line as well. If you look at him,
Yeah,
pushing
it's the
people
system
back.
as well as
That offside trap is deadly.
I know that's just fucking next level these days, isn't it? It's mental. But he organises all that.
Ridiculous.
He's a pleasure to watch. I enjoy
like things
watching.
like counter attacks. Like if he's left like on his own against like two strikers, you fucking back him to fucking win ball, don't you?
Yeah.
He's quick.
Are you doing your homework, Key?
You are?
Are you doing your homework?
You got something doing tomorrow?
I had to breathe on all fucking biasness in air, mate. I thought
Oh, go on then. What have you got to say about him?
about him as a player or the player selection.
Well,
let's talk about now. We've talked about Van Dijk. His class. Move on, mate. This selection.
right, call me out. Come on.
Should have been more of a variety of player in there rather than Liverpool players. I mean, I don't even know a couple of them players who play for Liverpool. I don't even know who they are. Seriously, I don't.
I'm shocked that Bamford's not on there, me as well.
I was expecting more Man
You're calling him biased and then asking for more Leeds players. There's enough Leeds players.
No.
on that list.
Who's asking for more Leeds players? I didn't say that, did I?
Gonna say you've got 5 in, and that's generous.
Yeah.
Where they are in league at
You
minute.
nearly got half a
players.
side in.
You've put words in my mouth, boys. I didn't mention out about Leeds.
You're talking about bias, though. I get what Ali's saying.
What's
If you're
up with
talking about
this
being
then?
biased,
So
you've
many
got to go
Liverpool
both ways.
players.
No, I think you've misunderstood. So I've mentioned biasness because there's a lot of Liverpool players in there, but I said it'd be nice to have some more variety. So I'm not mentioning Leeds here. I'm not being biased myself. I'm just saying there's a lot of Liverpool players. So what are you on about?
There's no Leeds boys then.
Dirty, that's why.
Fair enough, boys, but that's it then anyway. That's his completed list. And
Should do another one of them. It's interesting.
yeah, I normally start something off new like quiz and it's shit, and then someone else does it and it's better. So someone else do one next time.
Right, boys, we're getting to predictions. Hush.
Big week for Key, I think.
Well, yeah, I'll just go through weeks first of all, then I'll let everyone know where everyone's at the minute. So we haven't done that good, to be fair. As there were a lot of zeros when I was marking it for no one getting even result right. But yeah, for week, Keys topped it, 10 points.
Wait.
Well done, mate. You needed that, to be fair. You needed it.
3 correct scores.
Well done, Key.
Yeah,
Golly.
that's that. I say there were a lot of zeros, so because you've got a few correct scores, you've jumped above everyone. I got second for week on 7. Ali just behind on 6. Dav just behind him on 5, and then
Oh God.
Foz had a bit of a shock. Well, not a shocker, but yeah, you got 4 points this week, Foz. No, you got no correct scores, just got 4 correct results. But yeah, key fair play to you this week, mate.
Thanks, boys.
where that leaves us overall, I'm still top on 79. Ali's just second on 66. We've got a new third place, Key, 65, 1 point behind Ali. Fourth, 2 points behind on 63, we've got Foz. And then bringing rear up, 61 points.
Ooh.
It's close though, isn't it?
Bully,
Keith jumped
read
from
out
last
my
to third.
points again.
Overall,
Just what are mine?
it's close between all your like. I feel a bit embarrassed that I'm that far in front, but Ali's on 66, Key's on 65, Foz is on 63, and Dav's on 61. So
Oh my God.
close.
One decent week for anybody.
But I'm 18 points above last.
I'm panicking now.
But yeah,
I'm gonna lose my
he's
job.
bunched up big time.
And now I'm panicking.
You're gonna get kicked off at pod.
Don't nearly start. I'm not yet clean.
Right, boys.
I'll be giving you one of these, Ali, if you come last, mate. I'll lend you this.
That's disgusting, man.
Nah, you ain't Man U more, don't you?
No.
Yeah, you do.
Right, boys. I think we'll call it there. Thank you,
Yeah.
everyone, for watching.
Class that.
Give us a like and share on everything. YouTube, Facebook, whatever you want to watch it on. Go over to Spotify. Nice one.
Cheers,
Cheers,
boys.
lads.
Cheers. Nice one.